Good evening once again, and welcome to our Soko online training session today. My name is Amos. Once again, I will be your trainer today, and we are going to explore some of the ways in which the service vendors can get the most out of Soko. So today, what our service is, wow, it's us to win. Um, it's us to get to learn how we can get the most out of Soko. So, who is a service vendor? Tuanzie hapo, tuulizane, service vendor ni nani? Service vendor ni mtu mwenye akona shop yenye ina offer services. A service vendor ni mtu anajiofa yeye mwenyewe kitu anafanya skill ako nayo ndio anauzia watu. For example, this person can be, wewe ni mtu wa salon, wewe ni mtu wa kinyozi, you fall under service vendors. Wewe ni mtu wa boda boda, like you own a boda boda, you sell transport services, wewe ni mtu wa services. Then kama uko na a transport car, maybe you own a cab, uko na cab, uko na taxi, you offering those transport services, wewe ni service vendor. If you selling things like, if you have something like a hotel, you're selling cooking services or outside catering services, hiyo bado ni service. So these are the people we want to see how they can get the most, like the maximum benefit out of Soko. And remember, Soko ni digital biashara, na digital biashara ni future ya biashara. So let us get into the details of the same. So one of the things you have to do, ile kitu ya kwanza unafaa kufanya wewe kama mtu wa services, you must ensure that you create your business and you manage the services you have listed so that you end up gaining or getting the maximum benefit out of it. So what I'm sharing now is my Tcash application with you. If you have a look at it, you'll see that up there, I have the business logo that is AI generated, something nice, something that I don't have to pay for. Remember, Kitambo, you had to pay for a designer, but now AI is coming, Tcash is sorting us. We are not paying for those business logos. So I have a business logo there, of course, AI generated, a nice one. Then I have the option of switching from personal to business. But because now tunataka kuona venye mtu wa services atafaidika, then I'm going to maintain it at the business. I will not switch to the personal level. Nita maintain nikae kwa business section. Then, of course, you can see that I have the notification bell, and of course, I'm the owner of a certain service shop referred to as Aura Barber and Salon. And of course, my balances are appearing there. I'm 136 rich. I have one lottery ticket, and today's performance is not very good. You can see I have zero transactions, zero orders, zero customers, zero upcoming bookings. That means nobody has booked with me. And of course, we're going to see how, if they book, how that would appear. Then definitely down there, I have the option of home, the orders, the sell, the wallet, the business. So now, because I'm trying to see how I can manage product listings, one of the things you have to ensure ni ati vitu umeeka hapo kwa biashara yako online ni vitu wewe unafanya, ni vitu wewe you're offering. If I come to business hapa, I have two options. I have actually four options. I have inventory, I have services, I have customers, I have bookings. So I will go to the option of services because we are trying to see how we can manage the services. So if I go to the option of services, then this screen shows up. It has all the services that I'm offering. I need to make sure that these services are well listed. By well listing, what does that mean? That zinaapia in the order of preference in which maybe customers wanaweza penda, and so on and so forth. How do you ensure that you manage that? You manage it by adding a product that you're offering zenye haziko, by removing some of the product zenye ziko hapa but you're not offering, and ensuring that the costing is as accurate as possible. We must manage that. Tukimanage hivyo, then inamaanisha customer wetu akibook atakuja, atatupata, atapata service yenye alitaka, service yenye tulimwonyesha online we are offering, atapata ndio tuna offer, na atapata the same price yenye tuliadvertise that service for, ndio tunamuuzia. For example, I may not be offering maybe the dreadlock services. Well, let me not remove dreadlock services. I may not be offering maybe gel manicure. If I'm not offering gel manicure that is appearing now, top left on my screen, if I'm not offering that, then I have the option of deleting it. You can just tap on it, and then you have the option of edit service. You can delete from up there. And once I tap on that, I can confirm that I want to delete service, and that service will not show up on my customer's end. Remember, we did a whole session on how to edit, how to remove, how to change the prices. And you can still watch these from the videos that we did before. That was on Monday, how to fix your shop. We did how to edit, how to ensure that we edit the prices, how to ensure that we also get to have uh, an additional product that we are offering yenye haiko. And remember, that was a question from one of you. So it is my hope that you are able to do that. So once I've ensured that all the items listed here are the services I offer, ni vitu mi nafanya, na the costing is correct, then I am okay. Why? Because the next thing I need to ensure is that I am visible online. I need to ensure that I'm visible online. I need to ensure that I'm visible online so that now people can start booking from me. So when people book, where is this going to come to? Where am I going to now know that this person has booked? Down here, I have the option of home, orders, sell, wallet, and the business. Hapo chini. Mtu akibook itakuwa inakuja kwa orders if your shop is a product kind of shop. But because my shop is a service kind of shop, I have to come back to home, nikuje hapa kwa upcoming bookings. Upcoming bookings, the screen itakuwa inanionyesha how many people have booked, so that I'm also able to manage them, na niseme usikuje hii time, ukuje this other time, depending on how the booking schedule is looking like. If I tap on the upcoming bookings for now, you can see that they are 0, but this screen is loading and showing the calendar, and this is the provider dashboard. The provider dashboard is my dashboard, me as a provider. Inanionyesha the calendar that is there. So for today, I don't have any booking as of yet. And you can see down here, my availability is also showing. So in case I'm not available on any of these times, I need to edit that and ensure that the schedule for which I'm available for is the one that the schedule that is there is correct. For example, let me just pick on a day like today. If I tap on 7 to 7:30, you can see a staff schedule on this day. The staff schedule on this day is tight. So all employees are there. So all employees, you can have the schedule for all employees or for some of the employees. Remember, you can add as many employees as you would want to the platform. So you can choose the all maybe I can choose myself, Amos. If I decide to choose myself, then you can see my schedule. I've noted that I'm available all that time to offer the services. So then, if I tap on a time here, then I have an option to create a new booking for this available slot. So this is Saturday, 21st. Uh, no services available, please add first. So you would need to add a service first for you to be able to book or create a booking for a person at that particular time. That is what that screen is all about. And this information here, we're going to see how you can edit this information so that now some of the slots are not available. I want you to note something. This time here, availability time, is starting at 7, but maybe I don't want to be available at 7 to 7:30. How will I edit that? How will I manage that? I need to come um, to the business info side. So to come to the business info side, I'll have to move back. So when I move back, I'm back to the business side. I'm back to the main home screen for the business. Once I'm here, I can tap on the business logo. So once I tap on the business logo, then I have the option number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, business info. I don't want to switch to the personal profile. I don't want to switch to this other profile. I just want to remain on this business, which is the Aura Baby. So I'll come to the option number 4, which is the business info. Business info option. When I tap on that, I can edit the operating hours, because that is what I want to see, how it affects the kind of a calendar that's going to be on the other side. How do I manage those bookings? So, of course, um, the operating hours are from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. If I tap on that, I can edit for Monday the operating hours for my business to open at, say, 9 a.m. to about um, 10 p.m. to about 10 p.m. That means I'm doing a whole day shift. For a day like today, which is Wednesday, my business can open at, say, 10 a.m. and close at 9 p.m. That 9 p.m. closing time is okay. So once I edit these operating hours, once I edit all of them, I press on save. Once I've saved that, once I've saved these operating hours, then that is closed. What remains is to ensure down here that I'm active. I need to ensure that hapa chini iko active, and I have both the pickup and the delivery option, and the pay later is active. Then if we go back to the upcoming bookings on this screen, then wait for this to load. I put on my pin there. You can see on a day like today, the times I'm available have changed. Initially, it was from 7. Now, it is from 8. If I go to a day like, say, Tuesday, the operating hours is from 8 to 8:30. If I go to a day like Monday, the operating hours is from 8 to 8:30 based on the settings zenye nimeweka huko. Na unaona these operating hours ends at 19:00, which is saa moja ya jioni. So you can be able to manage this. You can be able to manage your availability. You can be able to say that I am available, that we are available as a business between these hours, between these times, to serve you. So that is how you get to manage that section. That's how you get to manage that section. You get to manage that section using such a way. So Up here, you have the calendar, the bookings, and the services. So if you had any services that has been booked, if you have any service that is booked, then it's supposed to appear here. But you can add the service that you want to book for yourself. Maybe I would want to add a service like under a category like the haircut. The haircut, then I can choose a photo for the same. I want to choose a photo for the same. Haircut. What does this service include? This service includes fine haircut. This is the description of the service, fine haircut. And of course, you can even put an emoji there, which is interesting. And then what's the cost? Maybe it's costing 400. I'm trying to find out why my photo is not active. My photo option is not active, but I'll try and refresh this and see why it is not active. But I'm supposed to add a photo. I'm supposed to be able to add a photo. And then I need to select a category here. And of course, the category option is not active also. So maybe I can retry again, add a service. Let me retry again. I need to refresh this section of my platform because I need it to be operational at this point. Okay, let me do a refreshing once again so that it gets the kind of correct information that I want to get. So I go back to upcoming bookings. Once I'm here on this profile, I wanted to do a service to add a service. And okay, perhaps I don't know why there is a challenge here with adding the service, but of course you would just add the service the way we were adding products on Monday. You need to choose a photo. You need to have that option active. Maybe you can confirm from your end whether it's active. It might be a challenge from my end only. Once I choose a photo, then I'll add the service name, the description of what the service is about, and then the price and the duration of the service. And then I'm able to select the category and the group so that I'm able to add a service. So for bookings, you can see that the bookings are all at 0. I have upcoming 0, I have completed 0. So that will show you that I don't have any booking yet. And therefore, maybe I need to market more my business more online to my customers so that they start booking with me uh, many uh, for many days. So that is how you get to manage the service listing. Of course, manage the online bookings, your availability, the time slots that are there, and also you get to see how you manage your opening hours for the business. Because remember, if you don't manage this, you're going to have some customers disappointed who book with you when you're not available. It is important that as service providers, we ensure that one of the things we have done is to manage the services we are offering, to manage also the availability and the slots for which we are available, and to ensure that um, when we have stated we are available at the shop, so that when the customers order and they come to our shop locations, they're able to get the kind of services and the kind of products they would prefer to get from us. Once again, how do you do that? You need to go to the business, you need to come to the business, go to services. On the services section, you need to edit and have the correct information because this is what your business online will look like. This is what the people who are buying from you online will see. Once you have managed this, you need to also come back to home and come to the business logo icon. And once you tap on it, you need to come to the business info. The business info is very important. One, why? Because it has your name, it contains the photos that you would want to have for your business. Remember, you're trying to market your business. In online, for you to make an online sale, you need to market. How do you market? You can market using photos. You can market using words of mouth, and so on and so forth. So for the platform, you're giving you an option of adding up to 6 photos so that you're able to market your biashara the way you would want to market it. Again, you need to ensure that the location is well set. This is on the business info. Why? Because if your location is not well set, you're not going to get maximum benefits when these customers are booking to come and see you if you don't have your location well set. Because people will come and they will not find you. They will end up going to other shops because they tried to find you a certain location, they did not get you there. Then the operating hours are very, very important. We need to ensure that the operating hours, the operating days and the operating hours are well set. For example, the operating days here, in this case, we have stated it's every day, but you can again choose. You have the option of making a choice of when you'd want to operate. So that choice, if you decide to choose, then you can choose. Maybe you want to operate on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and those are enough days, maybe. And this is done. So once you have made that choice, then what about public holidays? Do you want to open? Do you want to close? I would want to open maybe on public holidays. Then I need to save that information. Once I've saved this information, then you can see the operating hours. These operating hours, I need to ensure that I edit them accordingly, because you need to, my customers need to understand, when do I open, when do I close, on which days. So for example, on holidays I'm not available. On Fridays maybe I open at 11 a.m. and close at 9. So I need to save such informations. Once I've saved that, I need to ensure that my online shop is active online, and the pay later is also active, and the delivery options are both pickup and delivery. Why? Because this will help me generate more money through the delivery option. So what have you learned today? That service providers and service vendors have a chance to benefit from the Tcash Soko platform. How are they benefiting? They're benefiting in 2 ways. One of the ways is by in which they're going to benefit is by ensuring that um, their customers can be able to book for the services they want. They can be able to book in advance, and when they book in advance, then this will mean that you reduce the congestion in your business. Now watu wanakuja, you give them the services they would want, they leave happy because they found you ready, waiting for them because they booked in advance. So that brings us to the end of our session. At this point in time, if you have any question concerning some of the activities you have tried to do in the course of this session, kindly post them on the comment section below. I'll be checking on them and responding to them promptly. Until next time, have a nice time. And remember, digital biashara is the future of biashara. Let us win with Tcash. Thank you.